Welcome back to my channel. On the menu today is some peanut and oats porridge. This is a favorite of mine and I know it's a favorite for a lot of people. Now let's get into it. We're going to put our water to boil. We'll add a little bit of salt to get it to boil up a little bit quicker, and then we'll move on to preparing the mixture to add into the boiling water. A few of the ingredients that I'm using are optional, like the coconut milk powder and the quick oats that I'm using right now. Some people will use white flour to thicken their peanut porridge instead of the oats, but I prefer to use the oats. Right now I'm eyeballing the mixture. I'm using the scoop to take the oats out, but I'm really not counting the amount that I'm using. Depending on the thickness that you want for your peanut porridge, then you'll try to make your oats and peanut mixture a little bit thicker or thinner. When I'm making these videos, sometimes I take for granted that a lot of persons really don't know how to prepare the meals that I'm doing in terms of going off just vibes. So if I'm doing something and you're not sure about it, you can ask me in the comment section and I'll give you the instructions that you probably need. But right now I feel like I'm giving enough instructions, so please stay with me. So what I just did was add some water to the ingredients just to cover them, and then I put it to blend. Alright, you can look at the consistency of this mixture. It's not very thick and it's not too thin. I don't like my peanut porridge to be too thick because that would mean I'd have to use a lot of peanut as well as more oats, and I don't want it to be oats porridge. I want it to be peanut porridge with a little bit of oats. After adding the mixture to the boiling water, we'll stir this together and allow it to boil for about 10 minutes, occasionally checking on the porridge. For the ones that don't know, when you're making porridge, it's just mostly stirring after adding in the ingredients to the boiling water. So you'll notice I'm here stirring and stirring and stirring. I also have another porridge video on my channel, so if you'd like to see how I make cornmeal porridge, please go to my playlist Cooking with Nads and you'll see that recipe. So here's a fun fact. When in Jamaica, once it involves peanut, it means strong back. So if you are somebody that's trying to strong up your back or strong up somebody's back, make them some peanut porridge, or you can make them a peanut punch or a peanut shake. Alright, back to the important things. I added some vanilla flavoring and now I'm adding the cinnamon powder. These things are optional, but you don't want a bland porridge, so it's important to add some sort of flavoring or spices to your porridge. I'm also going to grate some nutmeg in the porridge. We're now at the final step, which is to add the sweeteners to the porridge. Today I'm using brown sugar and condensed milk. You can use your choice of milk and your choice of sweetener, as I normally say, and you can also make it as sweet or as fresh as you want it. I'm also adding a little bit of salt to bring out the flavors in the porridge. The overall cooking time was about 40 minutes, so if you're in a rush, this is not the best breakfast to make, but if you have a little bit of time on your hands, then it's perfect. After that, I'll allow the porridge to sit for about 2 minutes on low heat, and then I serve.